The tumour in my brother's throat was the size of a small tomato, and when he went back to the doctors and the hospital, the tumour had completely vanished, which is quite miraculous, to be fair.
Well, let's just say a lot of dark things were happening in my life.
And it was so bad I had to go and lie down on the bed.
The surgeon said it's one of the worst cases he'd seen.
I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, that I started to be able to losing control over my body functions. I couldn't walk unaided.
But then he also picked up on as well, I had a disease when I was younger in my hips, when I was 7, called Purphy's disease, which is basically where your hip socket crumbles, and you have to rebuild it.
It's been life-changing for me, but in such a positive way.
It was life-changing.
And doctor said that I have to go for ultrasound, and when I did my ultrasound done, the ultrasound report says that I have fibroid and a tumor in my uterus.
I was very much screaming inside, and hiding it quite well on the outside.
I went into hospital and they'd got me on scans, everything, telling me I'd got peritonitis. A blood test come back, I'd got E. coli.
Because he's changed my life and he'll change yours too.
A terrible condition called trigeminal neuralgia.
I'd been rejected by my entire social group.
I think the healing worked very much on an emotional level.
I had the best night's sleep that I'd had for 20 years.
Basically, within 7 weeks, I was medication-free.
My whole body just shook.
I actually feel fearless.
The energy that Jerry gave me appeared to remove a lot of blocks from within myself.
I've never known meditations like them. So we had group meditations, we had individual healing sessions, and it was just incredible.
I've done this testimonial because I believe in what Jerry does. It's been absolutely massive, and I'm really looking forward to the future.
And while I was looking for a psychic surgeon in Philippines, suddenly I saw the website of Jerry.
Diagnosed with a polyp and went for tests and booked in for an operation, signed the form that told me all the things could go wrong with the operation.
And this is the report of my second ultrasound. Which was done on 8 October 2015. This showed that I have no fibroid and endomaterial thickness reduced to 11 mm, and there are no tumors.
She came out the room about 15 minutes into it, and she was pretty shook up by what she was witnessing, i.e. there was mist or smoke rising from my brother as Jerry was healing him.
It was just mesmerising.
Has changed my life.
I could feel my body changing and feel the energy shift on the cellular level. It was just fantastic.
I'm open now to things that I didn't even know existed, to be honest.
No pain, no sweats, my hair's growing back underneath here, and I've lost 2.5 stone a week as well. And I feel human again.
Yeah, my legs basically rose up, and I wouldn't be able to get into this position again. My soles of my feet touched together, okay? My hips were up here, and my soles of my feet were touching together. I was just like, whoa.
Like a misty cloud, it kind of moved upwards, and then I felt him pull it out of the head.
I'm so excited, I feel so happy.
That it wasn't there. I haven't had any pain. I haven't had any symptoms since.
Physically, because aches and pains that I used to have, that I put down to the aging process, that they've simply disappeared.
It's not a general sense, it's a huge surge of positivity. It's like an injection of passion.
I felt Jerry's hand up to his fingers go inside my stomach, and I went for a shower afterwards, and there was a big scar.
I mean, Jerry just takes you to places that you've probably only ever seen in your dreams.
It's a really miracle for me. Thank you, Jerry.
I
I felt a weight being lifted.
I think that sense of completeness was what I took away from that actual healing experience.
No way I could control them. I couldn't control this at all. And almost like shaking as they did it, and they arched on the top of my head.
And there was an entire shift energetically, and I started vibrating.
And my GP just said, go with it. I don't know what you're going to tell the surgeon, but you don't need surgery anymore.
Energy just pounding through my body, really.
I feel great. I feel alive again.
Some force that Jerry moves through you, and it works.
Just don't have any confidence issues at all now.
And I feel like on top of the world.
It was real. It was absolutely unbelievable.